What remains when you turn off digital maps, turn off algorithms, and even the clock? Long before pyramids, before writing, before humans knew how to measure time in minutes, the Hadzabe were already walking this land. At dawn on the Tanzanian savannah, arrows are checked one last time. The bowstring is drawn just tight enough. No devices, no plans, only breath, memory, and a knowledge older than civilization itself. That day's hunt, like so many before it, begins with observation. Faint footprints in the sand, a branch broken where it shouldn't be, birdsong that suddenly falls silent, and a breeze carrying the subtle warmth of wild animals. Along the route into the forest, the landscape suddenly carries a rhythm unlike any other day. An African buffalo appears like a heavy point in space. No need to come closer, yet powerful enough to force humans to adjust. They stop, read the situation, distance, line of sight, the tension in the buffalo's body. To the Hadzabe, the buffalo is not prey. It is a presence that reminds them power does not belong only to humans. The lead hunter stops. Ahead, in the tree canopy, a troop of baboons is moving. Only a moment of waiting, where time itself seems to slow. The arrow leaves the string in silence. The troop scatters. The chase is brief but decisive. a confirmation that today's meal is secured, and that these ancient skills still hold value within a world that is rapidly changing. Back at the camp, fire is lit with dry branches and familiar techniques. The baboon is carefully cleaned. No part is wasted. Meat is cut neatly and placed over glowing embers. Hands move swiftly at work. This is not just cooking. This is a ritual of survival. The meal is simple. The meat is divided evenly. No one eats alone. Voices soften as hunger fades. Here, food does not only sustain a body, it binds the community. It reminds everyone that existence is never an individual matter, but a relationship between people with one another and with the land. Humans belong to nature not when they control it, but when they know how to listen, know what is enough, and feel gratitude. No philosophy is needed, only a fire, a shared meal, and respect for the world that sustains life. If you had to live with no money, no electricity, no tomorrow saved for later, how long would you last? In the dry savannas of northern Tanzania, there's a community that has done exactly that for tens of thousands of years. They are running. No cities, no farming, no stockpiling, only nature and raw survival instinct. They are the Hadzabe. A Hadza morning does not begin with an alarm clock. It begins with daylight and a simple decision to hunt. As the sun rises behind the acacia trees, the men leave camp in silence. Wooden bows in hand, arrows tipped with plant poison. No plans, no schedules, only the forest and experience. They move low, eyes scanning the ground. A faint drag in the sand, a bent blade of grass, freshly disturbed soil. The signal that a direction has been found. Breath in, held steady. The bowstring tightens. The arrow leaves the hand. The leopard, silent, powerful, always alert. To the Hadza, the leopard is not an enemy to destroy. It is part of the ecosystem. They do not try to dominate it. They avoid it, understand it, respect it. In this world, humans are not at the top of the order. They are just one species among many, adapting in order to coexist. Perhaps it is this very perspective, seeing themselves as part of nature, not above it, that has allowed this way of life to endure. If men bring back meat, women bring daily stability. Their gathered food, steady, reliable, carries the group through long days. There are no supporting roles here, only necessary roles so that everyone survives. They eat together. They share fairly. Because in the forest, survival depends on cooperation, trust, and respect. And when the prey is carried back to camp, it belongs to no one person. The food is shared, because here, the community always comes before ownership. Then the fire is lit. Just roasted meat, hands passing food, and a tight circle drawn close. Children sit near the flames. Elders watch in silence. The meal belongs to no one. It belongs to everyone. And only then does it become clear. The fire is not just for cooking. It keeps people together. We often call communities like the Hadzabe primitive, but that word says more about us than it does about them. The Hadzabe do not destroy forests. They do not poison rivers. They do not take more than they truly need. They live without electricity, yet with strong human connection. Without the internet, yet with an unbroken cultural memory. Without money, yet rarely facing hunger. Meanwhile, many of us live surrounded by modern technology, yet struggle with loneliness, anxiety, and a quiet sense of emptiness. 1. The Hadza are not remnants of the past. They are a mirror. And the final question is not, how long can they keep living this way? But rather, what is it about modern civilization that gives us everything, yet makes us so fragile?